Good morning. This is going to be a very quick video. I didn't set up any light or anything. If I go here, full sun. But I wrote something in my journal about living in the present and why it's so important. And I would just like to read that out to you, make it a very short video. But yeah, at the same time, my journal is something extremely personal, private. But I'm happy to, share it with you. It just came from a post that I saw on Facebook or Instagram, something like that. It was about MSN Messenger. Can you believe it? And it just said something like, one day you closed that app, you went to bed, and you didn't know it was the last time you were ever going to do that. And I got a little emotional, as in, oh yeah, all this time spent in on MSN Messenger, talking to friends, and friends that are still friends to this day. So 25 years later. And then obviously I started thinking about my own life and so on, but it just came as I was journaling. And Laura and I used to take the dogs to a dog park. So for those who don't know, Laura was my wife. She died of cancer in July 2022. And we have two rescue dogs from the south of Italy, Bailey and Cleo. So we used to go to this, not even a dog park, it's just a stretch along the river in Maggia River in Ticino, Switzerland, the Italian part of Switzerland. And there you're allowed to have the dogs off the leash. So we used to love going there. And sometimes I wonder whether it was making us happier than it would make the dogs happy. But yeah, and that's where I'm from. I literally grew up next to that river and next to that park. But I haven't been there since Laura died. I've done so many things, a lot. And that's my motto in life, is just cut the onion. Comes from one day I was just chopping an onion. First time I was cooking again since Laura died, and I completely lost it. The day after, I done it again, and then again, and then again. And eventually I started smiling again. So my just cut the onion philosophy in life is just get things done. You know they're going to hurt. You know it's going to be crazy painful, but eventually you'll smile again. So that's where I'm kind of coming from with my way of just living life positively and not wasting time. And this brings us to my entry in the journal. So kind of coming from the dog park situation, I wrote, it's crazy to think that at some point we left the dog park and we had no idea that would have been the last time. This should make us think, in my opinion. In life in general, we just take everything for granted. And at the same time, we shouldn't let everything overwhelm us, which brings us back to the one and only thing we actually have, the present moment. Live in the present, live in a way that if this is going to be the last time you've ever done something, you'd be totally fine with it. And what I mean by that is you don't have to celebrate every single thing you do, every single place you go to. So if you just gone to the supermarket, don't be like, oh, that was so good. It could have been the last time I went to the supermarket. That would be a bit overkill. But live in a way that if anything happens to you or someone you love, sorry, I'm getting distracted by a beautiful falcon out there. If everything happens to you or someone you love, you just have no regrets. I have to shoot a falcon. Sorry. It's going away. Gone. Of course it's gone. I just stopped the video accidentally and then I dropped my phone. Living in the moment. No, but seriously, just try and live life in the present in a way that really, if something happened, you'd be fine. Well, not fine, but trust me, it'd make things easier. When Laura was dying, we just talked to each other and said, how lucky are we? We have no regrets. And I don't know many people that could get to that stage in life, death, and say the same. And I wish more people were living that way. And I'm always happy to help others. That's kind of my mission in life now. Since Laura died, I had to reinvent myself, and I just genuinely want to try and help others. This could be in the form of, you can just drop a comment and I will always reply. You can contact me privately. My email address is on my website, justcuttheonion.com. And yeah, if you enjoy these simple videos, consider subscribing. This would help the channel a lot. And last but not least, if I can just help even one person with these things, is just makes my day. Yeah, I think it's just very important to try and be there for others if they want to be helped. And I read once online, I don't know if it really is Keanu Reeves or if it's just been linked to him, but I'm also at a point in life where if somebody tells me 1 + 1 = 3, I'm okay with it. Meaning I'm happy to help, but I'm not going to go and chase people. If somebody wants to, reach out and or just watch these videos and take some messages home and live a little differently, well, that's good. But again, I'm also really happy to help somebody if that person contacts me, or if you know someone who might be struggling, yeah, maybe share these videos with that person. Or yeah, there are many other tools out there, but maybe also try to be that person that stepped in for someone who was not making that step by themselves. And yeah, it was just a message. Turned out to be a slightly longer video than I wanted to, but I think I said everything I wanted to say. Sorry for the whole setup, very casual, but I just wanted to record it and post it, and don't overthink it. All right. Have a wonderful day out there, and yeah, stay healthy, stay happy. See you next time.